Hello, you guys and gals. How's your day or night? We're going back to this very old short film I made back in March of 2017, simply titled Unusual Planning, which for some reason spawned 2 sequels. Yeah, even though this one was originally meant to be just a quickie film, something to gain practice from, but for some reason it became one of my more popular films out of my 14 live-action short films I made by myself. I'm really surprised by that. So, yeah, I'm commented on this around a year and a half after this was made, so I gotta let these behind-the-scenes facts just emerge in my head. So, the whole purpose of the jump cuts was to show this character's state of mind, like this, who will later be called Golic in the sequels, you know, this psychopathic, deranged character. And this is actually one of my first uses of narration right here, which really adds to the story, I think. Oh, by the way, I shot this with a Canon PowerShot A560, which is the same camera I used to shoot taped leaves, super batteries, even wrong clothes. So I gave up that camera once I got the Sony CyberShot, which I used to shoot films like Curing Blindness and Abstract Events. Now, this scene coming up, I edited it. Well, first off, I edited this movie on a different editing software, not my usual video pad, but something else. And I wasn't really proud of it, so I stopped using that editing software. But this right here, this scene right here was done at 5 frames per second. I know it's really bad and choppy, but you know, I wanted to save time, so I only did like 5 pictures per second just to show the point across. So if you don't get it already, this first part of this Unusual Planning trilogy is about, I would say, fleeing. And yeah, it's fleeing. Second part is fighting, and the third one is freezing. And I won't go any further on the third one. Now, the origin of this story is, you know, I'm interested in crime and the thoughts of criminals and how they operate, and I think it will be kind of silly for like a criminal to visualize his plans by using whatever is around him. You know, like if you're around nature, you use like leaves and twigs to plan on your escape routes. So I found that interesting. Yeah, technical aspects. I know this video's in really low quality. It's actually, the original video's at 240p, which is really blows my mind, like in a bad way, because this was originally supposed to be full HD. But thanks to this crappy editing software I was using, I didn't get to export it in HD. This is my favorite shot right here. This is my favorite shot. I'm kind of proud of that. It was kind of funny back then. And yeah, this brings back so many memories, because this is a great learning experience for me, because I learned that you can still tell a great story even in tight, confined spaces like this one. There have been movies that tell their stories in very tighter spaces, buried, but I'll never come close to the caliber of that sort of movie. This last shot right here, I did it all in one take, and I actually screamed for real. It wasn't something I added later. That was an actual scream. And that's all I really got to say about this. I hope you enjoy, and stay around because there's going to be a sneak peek to my next video. Okay, bye.
So what if we're 11 years apart, we're close even to the very start to halves of a heart? He was born with deeply torn, think about my mama as I'm born, she's gonna be worn. Like a lot of births, it was a success, no longer was I in distress, stupid feeling so worthless. My brother was red and white, I held him with my soft mind, but I didn't feel complete delight. The hair was fluffy, no afro black, like he's from a different racial pack. My first hint of jealousy made me whack. Fast forward 5 years and now grown, my brother was our treasure trove, he peels excited like a clove. Usually has financial necessity from accident to calamity with keywords to profanity. Diving into his imagination during some precipitation, don't matter, it's his